So I decided to make a series here on YouTube where I spin a wheel and I'll make a tutorial on how to speedrun a certain Minecraft Java Edition category extension. So this is part 1, I hope you enjoy, let me know if you're interested in seeing more, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. So I spin the wheel, and the first category I get for this series is Creative No Inventory. So that's a very interesting category with a crazy world record. Let's see if I can teach you how to speedrun it. So the first thing you need to do is actually follow this tutorial by K4 and set up Minecraft for speedrunning. I would also recommend following this guide to Ninja BrainBot so that it is easier for you to find the stronghold. But it is not needed, it's just a recommendation. So first thing you need to do is obviously create a creative world, cheats off, and with hard difficulty preferably. I do normal here, that's fine, but you will need to change it later to hard. It's not a big deal, it just helps with lighting if you don't actually get a fire charge out of flint and steel. So what I'm looking for right here is either a taiga or a desert village. Plains villages won't work because they don't have crafting tables. What we need is a bed and a crafting table. Without a crafting table, you cannot craft anything because there is no crafting menu in the creative inventory. So here I'm just breaking a lot of doors just to prove to you that there is nothing, and I actually end up resetting. Right here, creating new world. Again, I forget to change the difficulty. But another crucial thing I forget is you must change the timer category to be any percent, the top one. Because if it's something else, it will probably not stop, or it will stop on the wrong time. I haven't set this in any percent. I think I have it on full inventory right here. So that's a slight issue. So what I do here is I use the pie chart to try and see if I can find a campfire. Because if there's a campfire, this means that there's a taiga village. Now, the way you do this is you open the pie chart with Shift F3. So you click on the numbers next to the following words: tick, level, entities, block entities. And there you can see all the block entities you have within your render distance. If you see a campfire, that means there's a taiga village within your render distance. So right now again, I'm searching for a taiga village, I'm searching for a campfire in the pie chart, and I find it right there. And because it just appeared, it means that it just loaded in, so it's the way I was flying, so it's that way, towards the jungle that just loaded in. So just go there, and look for the village, and it appears to be on my right. There I see the path blocks and the stone and the cobblestone, so I go towards it, and I actually end up going in the wrong house right there. You also need a log, that's important, but yeah, you need to find one of these small houses, get a bed, and also find a crafting table, but not break it, just middle click it. Middle click is pressing down your scroll wheel, pressing it down. The chests don't have anything important, so when you find a village, you just need a log, a bed, and a crafting table. And if there's a blacksmith, you can also try to search for an obsidian. But yeah, if you find that's good, you can build your portal there or near a lava pool and wood lighted. But either way, you will need to find either a ruined portal or a lava pool. Here, I searched the village for a blacksmith, and there's none. Another way you can find a blacksmith is to see if there is a furnace on the pie chart of the block entities. And here I have a terrible idea. I decide to make that lava obsidian with that water, bring it all the way to the lava, which is really far away. And that is a terrible idea. Please do not do this in an actual run. I'm doing this just for demonstration. It's a terrible idea. Don't do this, but I just did because I couldn't find anything else. So I decided, well, you know what? I'm just gonna lead the water towards the lava, which ended up being the most annoying thing I've ever done in Minecraft, probably. As you can see, it took a very long time. I would not recommend it, absolutely not. I guess if your luck is that bad, just reset, it won't take much time. But here, it ended up working. I get the obsidian, I block off the water because water pushing you back is always annoying. And I built my portal right there. Now, because I don't have a flint steel or a fire charge, because I didn't find any ring portals, I have to wood light it. Now, you don't need to craft the log into planks. I just did it because I'm used to doing it in normal speedruns. But you can just use logs. I've done that in the other portals that I built throughout this video. So what you want to do is place oak planks like this with lava underneath. And once you've done that, turn your difficulty to hard. That's why I would recommend it being already in hard, so that you just don't have to change it. But it doesn't really matter, you can just change it now. And the reason you're doing it is so that the wood catches on fire quicker. And as you can see there, it catches on fire. I can hear the fire. And after a few seconds, the portal lights and I go into the nether. Now that's actually an incredible nether spawn. That was crazy. Fortress and warp forest right next to it. So you need two things from the nether. An enderman spawn egg and a blaze spawn egg. So I go to grab that enderman, but it stays on fire. It teleports away, then I go grab it again, and it teleports away yet again. So look, so search for another enderman, but I end up just getting his spawn egg. The way you get mob spawn eggs in creative is just the same way you get blocks, picking them with the middle click. And here I also pick the blazes. And now what you want to do is build an obsidian tower, put a bed and an obsidian on top like this. And then you just want to spawn a lot of blazes on that obsidian, as many as you can, then start punching as many as you can and blow them up. You will get a rod, at least one, and you just put the bed back and you do the same thing but with endermen this time. So I just spawn a lot of endermen, spawn a lot of them, and then blow them up. Now the ender pearl falls down there, which is not the best thing. But I end up building my portal there because it's also close to lava, so that's good. So I built my portal. Again, I don't have a flint and steel or a fire charge, which really sucks. So I have to wood light it yet again. Now I didn't know this at the time, I thought it was banned, but you can actually duplicate items in the sense of middle clicking the item and then getting a stack of it, you know, in the inventory. I just stay outside so that I can replace any blocks. And now that the portal is lit, I pearl into there. I go to the surface. And I stay there and make my Eyes of Ender. I keep 100 pearls, but you don't need it. I just realized that you don't need to keep anything. You just need an Eye of Ender. So now what you want to do is do the triangulation like you would normally do, like the video I told you in the beginning says. And here, the reason I was AFK for a bit is I was opening Ninja Brain Bot. I didn't have it open, so I start triangulating, and I end up finding the stronghold, and it's 2,000 blocks away, which is actually pretty bad. But it's fine. Either way, we're going to travel through the Nether. So yeah, here I find a rune portal, which is amazing, but it's really scuffed, and the navigation is also terrible by me. What was I doing? But I end up finding the chest by digging straight down and into those bricks and netherrack. I break some stone here, and it ends up being on the right here. Now I accidentally break the chest, but it's fine, that's what you would normally do. And I get a fire charge, which is really lucky. So I go back, and actually I don't know why I went back. I shouldn't have, but it's fine. I built my portal, and I light with a fire charge, and I'm out there. So now I just travel to the coordinates that Ninja Brain Bot shows, which are -200, -190. So when I'm there, I just try to make my portal a bit lower. I could have done it in the lava too, but I just figured, why not do it here? It's closer to me. So I built a portal in the exact coordinates, but I know it's probably not gonna get me Ice Pipe because I'm not low enough. So here, before I dig down, I actually check if there are any caves or ravines that could expose a stronghold, but there aren't, so I continue digging straight down. And I dig right into the stronghold. And thankfully this stronghold nav is incredibly quick. I find the room within 5 seconds or something. And this was crazy. I've never seen a 5-eye actually. It's my first ever time seeing a 5-eye. I've never seen it. But anyways, before you go into the end, you want to grab an end portal frame with you by picking the block, middle clicking. Then you want to fill in the frames and go in. And once you're there, just do not head to the main island, just build your portal there and exit the end. And that's your time. Now, mine didn't stop, or it did. I don't know why, but it didn't stop. Actually, I do know why. It's because my timer category was probably full inventory, and then I realized it's not, so I put in any %. But it's fine. So now for verification, you need to do /seed, open to LAN, and enable cheats so that you can do /datapack_list. And then that's it. You don't need to do anything else. You do want to save your world file in case mods ask for it. And I realized right here that there was a rune portal really close. And yeah, that was a misplay by me. And there were both flint steels and fire charge. So yeah, that's a misplay. I hope you enjoyed. And that's how you speedrun creative no inventory. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe.